Neely in the pregame show all the time.
I appreciate it, brother.
Never miss it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And Wednesday with Warren Sapp.
Woo, I love Wednesday with Warren.
Right on.
That can only mean one thing.
Hey, only.
QB Killer, how you feeling, brother?
Baby, I'm wonderful. Baby, I was down in New Orleans. I went to the Super Bowl, had a wonderful weekend. I got to give you a recap of the week, though.
Let's do it.
If I was a betting man and I had, say you got 15 grand, you want to put $5,000 on three things. Not to happen. What would be the odds of these three things, baby?
Okay.
One, a Manning not being a first ballot Hall of Famer. Two, what was my second one? I have a bad memory. But I know one of them is Travis Kelce enters the Super Bowl with needing three catches to pass Jerry Rice for the all-time catches in a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And number three, a NFL MVP would be a quarterback, and that quarterback would have less passing yards than Geno Smith. Now, I love Geno Smith. I mean, that's my dog down south, West Virginia, did a great job, doing great up there in Seattle. But, I mean, when Geno got more passing yards than you and you got the MVP,
yeah,
I got a question. I got a question about it. Or give me that type of inside information so I can bet it, you know?
But nobody would have seen them things coming.
Did you?
No. Not a
I saw him. I saw him trying to hype Josh Allen, and I'm like, the numbers just don't. I mean, come on.
Yeah, he won it, MVP of the league, and wow, with some pretty low numbers.
Some pedestrian numbers, I think they call it. Pedestrian numbers is what that was. I mean, good God Almighty! I mean, come on, stop that. We played the best game on earth, and some of the finest athletes out there. Shit, you could have gave it to Jamal Chase for winning the Triple Crown, and somebody would have been like, "All right, that makes sense." I mean, there's only been 4 receivers in the history of the game before him, and one of them really don't count, Cooper Kupp, and I'm not discrediting it, but he did it. But the other ones are Jerry Rice and Andre and Moss or something like that.
Yeah,
Something silly, boy. Come on. Josh numbers don't add up to an MVP season, so that's my recap of my weekend. And then,
wait, hold on, Sapp. Hold on, QB Killer. That's a recap of pre-Super Bowl NFL and all that. We got to get to more leading of the game because I'm looking at the fan highlights down there. You the start of town. The Mohawk was everywhere.
Ooh.
Tell me about the Sapp experience just being there at the Super Bowl.
You know what? I forgot I got this thing on my head. And you know me, I'm not hiding. I've never had. I'm a walk Burden. I'm a walk Birdman. My old lady ain't never had a hand grenade. I'm gonna make sure she get one in her hand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She had never been on Bourbon, so I got to do the whole thing. I think one day was like 17,000 steps. What? Who? I had some comfortable shoes though. Boy, I had some comfortable shoes. Yes, I did. And the weather was lovely. The food was fantastic, and the people were even better. I mean, I'm walking down the street and we just having a blast. I mean, it was one of them. Is that Seth? Yeah, that's him. Run up, take selfies on the run, take a couple pictures stopping. One lady walked up with her baby. Oh, I'm getting the picture. I said, just turn the baby around. Don't tap. We had a good time. We had a good time. I mean, we had a good time. I got to get me a camera crew and run with me sometimes on these things because I always tell Molly, I just need a camera on my shoulder. You know, it's one of them little ones. But I'm,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing it. One of them Ray-Ban. I'm gonna start giving y'all experience. I'm gonna get some of them Ray-Ban glasses and I'm gonna hit the damn thing. And I'm telling you, it'd be beautiful.
I done been with you, dog, and sometimes I believe that you forget you. Like you said, you forget you got the mohawk, you forget you Warren Sapp, you just be amongst the people, and then all of a sudden all this attention comes, you like, oh yeah.
What happened? I was just going down the street like you was. Why my day gotta change?
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
I give you a picture. Just say please. That's all, please. That's all. And then I was dealing with Eagle. Then I was dealing with Eagle fans. So you know I'm the Eagle killer because I closed the vet and opened the link with a shutout. So and they on edge right now because Pat Mahomes is that guy. So they really don't know it's finna go their way. So they get a picture. Go Birds.
Yeah, as they walking off.
Every time. So I started a new policy. I was making them say please. You gotta say please because I know you're gonna say go Birds when you walk off, and they would laugh and take the picture and then say go Birds as they walked off. So we had fun. We had fun.
One of the things we talked about pre-Super Bowl when we were doing some prediction stuff, one of the things you said was going to have to happen for the Eagles to have a chance and or win it, they had to have outstanding defensive line play, and I'd be damned if they didn't have outstanding defensive line play.
You know what the thing I was thinking about, and I wish I would have called you back about it. You remember how bad the field was in Arizona and Phoenix when they played them?
Yeah.
They were slipping on the turf. There's one thing I know about the Superdome. You ain't slipping on that one. You're gonna have a good traction. You're gonna have a good track to run on. And boy, they was pushing them tackles by, going underneath at the level. They did exactly what I said about, like, you got to do them like Tampa. You got to take them out of the game. And have we ever seen Pat Mahomes' ball dip to the ground so many times? What was that? Woo!
No,
They did a good job.
He had
I
the
mean,
worst game of any game I've ever seen him play.
I mean, ever. And I'll go all the way back to his rookie, college, wherever. That boy. And then I saw an article say he owned it. What did he say?
He admitted. He said it was indeed the worst game he've ever played. He said he got to the Super Bowl and had the worst game of his life. And in saying that, he didn't take anything away from what the Eagles did to cause that either. It's not like he just woke up and had a bad day. Like he was forced into having a bad day.
And you was forced into having a bad day, and you got Andy Reid there, and there's no relief in sight. There was nothing we can get out of this.
And see, that's what I said, Sapp. I was on the show the other day, and I said everybody's talking about Mahomes. Where was the least halftime adjustment from Andy Reid?
No,
because they came back out in the third quarter and tried to do everything they tried in the first and second, and they got the same results.
With the series to series adjustment.
So forget the half.
We talking about midway through the third quarter, they had 55 total yards, and they had 55 yards of penalties. What plan did you have going in, and then what was the counterpunch? Because we talking about what I believe is the greatest quarterback we've ever seen.
Absolutely.
And he looked like a fish out of water for 3 whole quarters. It's 34-0.
Mm-hmm. we can talk about what Brady has accomplished in the totality of his career, but when you look at the first 7 years for any quarterback in NFL history, nobody's had the first 7 years like Pat Mahomes has.
It's not even close.
No, it's not close.
Not even close. And Brady was winning since year 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't even close. Not even close. Not even close. In no measurable way can you talk about it unless you talk about how many championships he owns. And he's not done.
No.
He's not done. So let's continue to watch what I consider the greatest quarterback we've ever seen play this game.
Can easily play another 10 years. Easily.
In the next 6, what it gonna look like? I'm not talking about 10. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the next 6. And right now he has a fire in his belly. And there's a saying, after you lose a Super Bowl, unless you're the Buffalo Bills, it's very tough to return.
Well, they
normally,
went
they don't, normally they don't even make the playoffs after losing the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And that's the other thing you got to consider about the legacy in these 7 years of Pat Mahomes. He has never been put out before the AFC Championship game. Like they not only make the playoffs, go through wild card weekend. When he gets put out, it's the Final Four.
It's for championships. It's for championships.
But Sapp, Dad, you got some folks out there saying this game and the way it went down is going to hurt his legacy.
Yeah, okay. No. You tell me this man wins another championship, maybe 2. What?
Yeah.
Maybe 3. What? What? We're gonna talk about that one time down in New Orleans where it was a much better football team in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely a much better football team. You stack it up top to bottom, it ain't even close. It ain't even close. But the difference was the coach, the quarterback, and the kicker. The coach was off, the quarterback was off, and the kicker didn't have a chance.
I like that.
That's it. That's simple. Stack it up. Philadelphia is stacked, buddy. Come on, let's just name the skill players. The quarterback, the running back, and both receivers. The Heisman winner and AJ, come on. And then the tight end 88, come on, man. Stop it. Guarded or whatever. Come on, stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just took Kelsey out of the middle. That was it. Replaced the center. Well, he retired. Good guy. Good work. But it was rock solid from the get-go. Lance Johnson over there and the other tackle, it's been solid since day one. They've been built the right way. And now they got somebody to drive it. Did they lose their offensive coordinator? I think so, right? Kellen left, right?
Yeah, he's about to be head coach of the Saints.
Yeah. So now it's going to be, does everybody not think, I want to go to I want to go have a radio show. I want to do this. I want to do that. No. Let's lock in. Because right now, every team that we see don't challenge they self against us. That's the challenge of being the champion. That's the one thing I do know. That's the one thing you're going to have to fight more than anything is the distractions of being a champion, and then the challenge of every team will measure themselves against you. So
yeah,
you got to be in your game. Oh, you the stage. You the absolute stage, the measuring stick, everything here, there, you ever want to talk about. So it is what it is.
Let's talk about KC D-line for a second, because I think one thing that gets lost in the shuffle of this dominant victory by the Eagles is how well Kansas City did against Saquon Barkley. Like they had a game plan to not lose to him, and he couldn't get out there, man.
No, Saquon was getting in front of his own self, trying to cut and make too many moves. You didn't see him trip a bunch of times in the backfield.
Yeah.
Now Casey did an okay job, but I said Chris Jones was sleepwalking. And when the Philadelphia Eagles looked up and said, "Wait a minute, he's not in the game," they said, "Let's throw the ball." And that's when 83 came alive and caught that ball. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Couple third downs. I looked up. I'm like, where is he? Oh, no. Go back and look at it. Chris Jones sleepwalking and not playing. And I'm not going to, they're going to play run or they're going to run the ball. So I'm out. What?
Wow.
What? When your lead dog turns it down on first down, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah.
When I come out of my huddle as Jalen Hurts and I look up and 95 ain't there, when I'm Saquon Barkley and I'm getting in my stands and 95 ain't there,
yeah.
If I'm the offensive coordinator and I'm looking at it before, because they got a lot of timeouts at the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Check it. Go back and check it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
You ain't gonna be in. We don't need Saquon right now. Let's Yeah. And the one up the sideline, he just didn't throw it. If he throws it, it's touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
The one pick he threw early, it was right in front of me. I said, boy, if he throw that ball, whoa.
So what was it, Sapp? Having been there, done that in the Super Bowl, been a part of the festivities, et cetera, What did KC not bring to New Orleans with him?
An offensive line. When you got a tackle playing guard,
Yeah.
and then the two out wide love to jump, and they're not real solid tackles. They've been trying to fix that O-line for Pat Mahomes the whole time. They have. They really have. And I think a guard was playing tackle, right? 62 was playing tackle, right? Yeah. Yeah, they moved him out. That's right. Not in. They can go in, but they can't go out. When you move a guard out, that's too much space. There's too much space. That's like moving me from the 3 technique out to the 5. I go crazy. I'd be like, no, I want to be out here. No. It's too far from the quarterback coach. Hey, I'm not that long. You got to be long to be out there. Them some long suckers. Boy, I played with Simeon Rice and Derek Burgess and some of them, Chris Clemens, some of them DN. Boy, they long.
Had some big strides to get back there.
They long. Yeah. Look, sitting down like a praying mantis coming at you. They long. Long levels are strong levels, as you have heard me say quite a few times. Man. Yeah, they are. They are. They are.
You know, we got to touch on this. We got to hop on this hot topic. You talk about coaching and what people have heard you say. We've heard a lot from your counterpart, D. Lou, the past year, but now he is headed back to Miami. He's up out.
Hey, man, I wish my brother all the best, because, you know, everybody's situation is for them and their family. And I know I know it's infinity for Miami. It's no different than mine. No doubt about it. I mean, when you practice on that practice field we call Green Tree, you say you bleed orange and green because, boy, you really feel like you can see your system because you got an orange jersey on and you run it on the green field. And it feel like it's soaking into your system. And I know it's affinity for it. And I wish him all the best. No doubt about it. I wish him all the best.
Yeah, having now been a coach yourself and been a player with coaches that move on, what is the impact and adjustment that it has in a room with the players?
I don't think it'll be much adjustment with us because I think the message is going to stay the same. You got the same message and the same intensity about what we go in the job. The messenger really don't matter. It's the one who's getting the message. And the ones that are going out and implementing the fundamentals and the love that we have for this game and the hunt and the journey. You know, you're gonna come into a lot of different coaches and teachers your whole life. Change is beautiful. That's what a butterfly does. It changes a caterpillar into a cocoon and then blossoms into something beautiful. Change is not a bad thing at all.
Absolutely
but
not.
But I promise you, the message won't change.
Yeah,
and the work won't change. Well, a couple of drills gonna change. I promise you that. No, a couple of drills. You know, it's just what it is. You know, you have to believe in certain things, and certain guys believe in different things, and we'll mold it and shape it to what we want to have, and we're gonna get it done.
Yeah, I used to talk all the time about LSD, Lewis, Sapp, and Dancy, and now it's down to Sapp.
It's just a little sap. It's just a little sap. But it's sweet. But it's sweet to you.
yeah, absolutely. Spoke with Coach Prime. You know, he's got some names in mind. NFL season is over. The college season is over. So, you know, I don't think you'll be alone for long.
Nah.
But we've gone from, like I said, from LSD to just the S, just the SAP. And I know your fingerprints.
No. They're gonna put something on underneath me, nice and solid, so I can post that right over the top of them. See what I'm saying? This is a layer that I give you. You know what I'm saying? This is a layer. We're gonna make sure we got a solid foundation. And then I'm gonna put that sweet and that layer over the top of it. You know, it's always the topping. If you've ever been around anything good to you, it's always what's over the top of that thing.
Ain't no damn doubt about it. It's a baked potato is one thing, but a loaded baked potato, it's that stuff.
Have you ever been a porter call?
I have not.
If you ever go to New Orleans, there's 2 restaurants you must go to, and all my people out there that's listening to Warren, Wednesday with Warren, because we do food, football, and fun over here with Uncle Neely. You got to go to the Elizabeth restaurant, and you got to go to Porter Call for it. Have you ever had a hamburger and a loaded baked potato?
It sounds like it's about to be on my list.
My goodness, dog. I walked in this place, sat down, and I'm like, there's no way they're finna give me a hamburger and a loaded baked potato. But when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Wow. Hey man, I'm telling you, dog. In this Elizabeth place, oh my goodness, the mimosas, ladies, was like this. It was a good 10 to 12 ounces.
Mm.
Yeah, and you know you can always go out the door with your drink in New
Yeah,
Orleans. So
yeah.
the Bloody Mary, oh, my mouth just watered. And you got to get the carne asada with the hash. I had the etouffee with the poached eggs, and I had the bacon wrapped scallops. I had 2 entrees. Yeah, yes, I did.
Man, I saw you doing the crawfish. I saw you doing everything down there, man.
Listen, man,
Proud.
that place ignite. I went to Emerald's restaurant, Murals.
Yeah.
Take the E off Emerald's, and that's what the name of the restaurant is. They had fried turkey necks. Neely? Unreal. I'm telling you, dog. Dog.
I love that moment of silence.
Dog. I was reminiscing how I was just ripping it off the bone, and I'm like, I mean, all of it coming off. All of it you crack them open.
Yeah.
What? And then fold that thing, all of it coming off. You know how much meat is on the neck bone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I ain't never had no fried neck bones. I was gonna tell my mama. Mama had fried neck bones.
I
We
think
got to try that. We got to
I
try that.
think that's gonna come across as a request. Like, mama, you know, you
No.
Hmm.
I took my mama's swordfish and she fried that.
Swordfish is good fish, man.
Dog, you ain't never had it fried.
I haven't. This is
Cut
good
them
fish.
into nuggets. Cut them into nuggets, just like dolphin nuggets, just like any other,
Oh, I can't handle dolphin nuggets now.
Yeah, cut the swordfish steak up in nuggets. Trust me, just like a lobster tail. Cut them up in nuggets, dump them in the batter, and fry it. Same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who you get me
well,
hungry?
I'm telling you. Yeah, you're making me hungry too.
So look, Sap, you got done with New Orleans Super Bowl. Next is San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Atlanta. Those are the next 3. When you look at cities that host the Super Bowl, it's hard to compete with New Orleans hosts, man. Because everything is compact.
No.
Who got it? Give me one.
No. What you said was beautiful, and I agree with you 1,000%. I'm finna give you the caveat to this.
All right.
You've seen the 4 seasons in New Orleans, haven't you?
Yeah.
Would you pay $22.50 a night?
No.
That nasty little thing.
Yeah.
That's what they just asked this week.
$22.50?
4-night minimum.
They get it.
Robbery.
I thought they went up in Boulder when you and the bus played.
Yeah, but this right here, dog. Wow. I've never seen any numbers like this before. And I've been going to the Super Bowl since 94.
Yeah.
I think I've missed maybe 4 since 94.
Yeah.
4 or 5 since 94. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
People lose track of, like, outside of your individual Hall of Fame playing career, your Super Bowl win, how much you still remain an ambassador for the NFL and the NFLPA and the Hall of Fame. And so, like, NFL is year round for you.
Football is year round. Let's say that.
Football. Coaching.
Football year round. Let's say that because it's a life. It's a lifestyle. It's what made me. It's the thing that I always said that I was going to try to make the game better. You know, when I'm leaving it than it was when I got in, and then I got a grand opportunity right now. So I'm gonna take advantage. I wasted some years till I got to this point, but now I'm not. Now it's full steam ahead.
Now I'm gonna see if you're gonna push back on when I say this. You may, your words, not mine, wasted some years, but in your year of coaching that I've been around you, you look like you've reversed some years. You
Yeah,
look vibrant, you look
oh no,
lighter,
oh
you
no,
look
oh no, I'm not.
enthusiastic.
I won't fight back on that. Them
Yeah.
18 to 22-year-old man have rejuvenated me in a way I didn't think even possible. I was, come on, man. You see me
Yeah.
running to the ladders. I want to move my feet too. I want to get bouncing
Yeah.
with them because
Yeah.
I mean, somebody looked at me in New Orleans that hadn't seen me in a while and was like, they told my old lady, look like he done lost a bunch of weight, but like he's looking good over there, girl.
Oh yeah, you can see it. Like even when we do the breakdown after coach speak, you the first one to yell if you walking you wrong and you running right with them.
Listen.
And your station at the other end, like it ain't no little 25. Like
we used to say as players when we used to watch our coach yell at us about running and he wouldn't run. Like, I guess it's rules for me and not for D.
You run,
And I would never have my players say that. I would never have my players say that. I would never ask you to do something that I wouldn't do something on a football field. I guarantee you this. And I'm gonna run from drill to drill. I'm just not gonna run as fast as you because you're a little bit faster than me, and I expect you to be in front of me. But sometimes I'll catch out with them and be like, "Oh, coach gonna beat you," and then they pick it up. It's a little game we play with them, man. You gotta get in. That's the only way they're gonna trust you with what we're doing is if they see you love it and see you care. And the only way you show them you care is, I'm in with you, baby.
Yeah,
I
getting
get in the
dirty with
drill. I'll demonstrate with you. I'll let you whack on me. Just don't do like you did, like what the BJ did to me.
Yeah.
That's the only rule. I'm gonna show that video at the beginning of every time we meet together before we get out on the football field. Listen, fellas, this right here, if this happens, somebody mama might be coming to pick them up around here. And taking you home. This is the only one that's ever gonna get away with this.
Clearly going into this year, whoever you partner with in this room, as it relates to Colorado football, you would be the veteran of the room, the veteran coach of the room, because whoever it is, you've been there a year.
No. There's no veteran. There's no rookie. There's a task at hand, and we both have the task. And I'm fully engaged with whoever comes in that room, and we're gonna get an understanding of who and what we are and what we're teaching, and we're gonna go about it. Leave your ego at the door. I leave my ego at my statue in Tampa and my bus in Ohio, and with my children in a glass case that say "break only in case of emergency." I'm good. I got thick skin.
Sometimes you be running by stuff that we got to walk by.
My bad.
You not only said leave your ego at the door, which is good philosophy for anybody in leadership. You told them that you leave your ego at the door, and you name the two places where your ego is left at: your statue
and my bus. Yeah. And my pride sits with my children because that pride is one of the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
And it's inside the case, and it says break only in case of emergency.
You ready to work?
You bother my kids, you mess with my pride, and I'm coming through.
Yeah.
I'm coming through. Don't make my children break that glass. Hit that button.
What better place to leave your ego, though, than a statue in a bus?
I'm very lucky, very fortunate, very fortunate. Hey, leave it with your mama, wherever you got to leave it, but do not bring it into a football organization where the man that runs this thing, come on. What your resume say again?
Yeah. And look, and the man who runs it with his resume and all his accolades will walk by and pick up a paper cup off the ground.
What?
Will take a plate off the table that wasn't his. Like when you talk about somebody who everybody in the world think got a big ego.
Man, just as humble as it is. When you keep your feet on the ground, you ain't got nowhere to fall from.
Pick up another one right there, another Sappism. That's right up there, but don't pick your job, pick your boss.
Oh, you look.
Now you said about your feet on the ground again. Tell the people again. Then
keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Then you have nowhere to fall down from.
QB killer. Sapp, I know you thought we were gonna get out of here without me spotlighting your shirt.
Oh, I was in New Orleans, and I was at a crawfish brawl where you suck the head, you pull the tail, and then they put a trash can right in the middle of the thing, and so I was sucking, pulling, and dropping, sucking and pulling and dropping, and I'm having a good time. And I got a tip for you: put sweet potatoes in your broil, dog, and pineapple sausages and sweet potatoes. So, Buddy had a shirt that said, I finally beat anorexia. And I'm like, Buddy, I gotta have one of them shirts. He said, I ain't got another one of these, but I got another one. And he went out to the truck and got it. So we took a picture, and you see me, I had to rob it. I said, I'm robbing it. Hey, I don't know about the diagnosis, but
yeah, I'll take a look for you.
take a look.
And we want y'all to come back next Wednesday and take another look at Wins with Warren. It's been the Hall of Famer, Warren Sapp. It's your boy, Cornelia. It is Wednesdays with Warren. We're checking out the Hall of Famer.
I do love you. See y'all next week, baby. I just wanted to see what the new technology felt like. Jesus, I might have killed somebody in one of these.